They don't really miss each other anymore, do they? Morrissey has finally assembled a band whose grandiose arrangements perfectly complement his increasingly monstrous paranoia and narcissism. Not that he'll be listening again, whilst Marr has finally found his voice as a solo artist, creating music that doesn't leave you craving a big dollop of Moz drama on top of it. Because even if the wonderful The Messenger didn't convince you, Call the Comet certainly will. It's a big, bold, hook-laden collection that sees Marr celebrating his and his city's past whilst gazing into the future. After living in the US for several years, Marr is now settled back in his native Manchester, and the sound of the city's stellar music heritage is all over Call the Comet. If song titles such as Day In Day Out and My Eternal don't give it away, the sound of the record certainly does. The beautiful Hi Hello is almost a rewrite of There Is a Light. The Traces has the ominous bass rumble of Joy Division. Bug is mined from the same mank funk seam as Barbarism Begins at Home, and the wonderful Spiral Cities would sit perfectly on Electronic's underrated Raise the Pressure album. By the time My Eternal updates JD's transmission for the 21st century, there's no doubt Call the Comet is a love letter to a rediscovered hometown. If this suggests Marr is resting on his laurels, fear not, because the album features some of the most ambitious music HES ever recorded. New Dominions combines a Silver Apple's pulse with stabs of post-punk guitar and is the most exciting 4 minutes here. On the epic album highlight Walk Into the Sea, Marr addresses his peripatetic career. I don't look down in fate to fame, I let the slamming waves decide my fate, and concludes HES in a pretty good place right now. Actor Attractor is slinky, crepuscular krautrock, New Order Y synths underpinned by a relentless motoric pulse. It's not a faultless record by any means. Marr's vocals can be a little ineffectual, meaning the political thrust of many of his songs is lost, and the album would be much sharper with a bit of pruning. Neither Open Your Eyes nor the plodding Hey Angel justify their 5-minute-plus running time, but on the whole it's a huge leap forward from 2014's workmanlike Playland, and has a warmth, a generosity of spirit and a genuine concern for humanity that show exactly where the true spirit of the Smiths now dwells. Call the Comet is out now on New Voodoo Records. Johnny Marr, Call the Comet, New Voodoo Records. Tim Russell, June 29, 2018 and 8/10.